What's poppin' T Squad? It's me, Keish, and I'm here with my all tea, all shade Basketball Wives Season 11 Episode 1 review, you guys. Okay, the episode kicks off and we find out that Brooke is moving on from her daughter's passing and her divorce. She's just trying to live her best life. She's modeling and she's doing fairly okay. Jen and her hot breath, let me stop, is getting sexy for her new man, her new younger man. She over there robbing the cradle, child, because she done went through everybody else in Hollywood, child. Jackie has newcomer Vanessa come over because Vanessa is into fitness and Jackie is trying to lose weight. She wants to get back to how little she used to be when she was younger and used to model. And Vanessa is, of course, a basketball wife. Her husband is a basketball player by the name of Vanessa Rider. And they talk about Jackie's, health journey. And like myself, she just cannot give up sugar. Like, sugar is my vice. Oh my God. But Jackie says she can't give up her sugar and her brown liquor. Now, I ain't got no problem with liquor because I don't drink it. But Jackie was like, but I got my apple cider vinegar. Won't that help? That lady looked at her like, girl, what is that supposed to do? Like, no. Evelyn is back. And she's taking a walk with her daughter, Shanice, and they sit on the bench and she's trying to hawk her aerobics line that she been doing now for the last few years that look like some Jane Fonda made in the 80s, child. And they talk about her engagement to Levon, who she met on the Queen's Court, and she says he's a good man. And I could just tell by the way she said he's a good man that she really wasn't into it. I just knew it then. But then they talk about how Evelyn just wants to move forward when it comes to Jen. She's tired of the beef, but Shanice still feels some type of way about hearing that Jen allegedly in the past was talking about her. So the issue is still there, but I guess Evelyn called herself trying to move forward, child. I don't know. I'm so sick of them. Jackie meets up with Vanessa again for drinks because, they're getting to know each other. And Vanessa says that she still check her husband balls, honey. And says after Jackie asked her, has he ever cheated? She was like, yeah, during the pandemic, she caught her husband cheating. She said because she had a suspicion. So she put cameras all around the house. She put bugs and all type of stuff around the house, and she ended up catching him. And she said when she caught him or whatever, she ran the girl up out of Arizona where they're from and all of this type of stuff. And Jackie was just sitting there with her mouth wide open because even Jackie, that was even too crazy for her. We all know Jackie is a Looney Tune. And I told y'all, anybody with them type of bangs is unhinged. She is living life on the edge. Okay? You cannot trust nobody like that. Like, no ma'am. And the fact that she was just so calmly able to reveal that story like it was cute, and I was just looking at her like, oh yeah, you really are a nutcase. Okay, girl, you ain't got to tell me twice. You ain't got to tell me. And you know who Vanessa reminds me of? She reminds me, her look, the bangs and all of that, and the eyebrows and the way her face is shaped reminds me of the old pinup girl Betty Page. Don't Betty Page look like the younger, fresher, prettier version of Vanessa? You can't tell me they don't look alike. But Vanessa looked like she done been through some things. She looked like she done had some stormy weathers in her life. She looks like she's a woman of a particular age. She looked like her and Jackie might be around the same age. So she seems to me like she might be in like her 50s or something like that. But yeah, she looked like Betty Page to me. We then venture over to Jen. She's at the pool with her little boo thing. Her little man with milk behind his ears, and his name is Christian, and she say he her best friend. I guess when you ain't got no friends, he would be your best friend, child. Jen, you look and sound ridiculously dumb. You're going to be crying about this boy next season, but okay. Jen denies to her man that she ever said anything about Shanice. I don't believe that, but whatever. She says that, she don't know how Evelyn is going to be when she sees her, but she ain't got no issue with her. And as far as Jackie is concerned, she's a little weary about her too. So then we see Evelyn link up with Jackie. They're really happy to see each other. And it just tickles me because it just takes me back to when Evelyn initially came back and her and Jackie was in their beef. And Jackie called Shanice a builder whore. That was iconic, child. Woo, Jesus. So she tells Jackie that, when LaVon visited her for a few weeks, that she needed a break because she's so used to being by herself and it was just a lot for her. And once again, second clue that this relationship is not going to work. It's just not cracking for her. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, if you don't want them, Bernie, I'll take them. So Evelyn says that she don't got no issues with Jen. She want to move forward and asks Jackie, how are things between her and Jen? And Jackie was like, I ain't got no issue with Jen or Brooke at this point. Evelyn says that Vanessa is friends with Carl's first baby mama named Amy. So she was thinking that, since they got this connection, they was going to like each other. They was going to catch a vibe. So, she is unaware that this girl has any issues with her because she's cool with Amy, the other baby mama. Mind you, her and Amy both have children that are the same age. Okay. I told y'all about that story, on the Basketball Wives cast breakdown video that I recently did here. And I was telling y'all that Evelyn was still up to her old tricks when she left Basketball Wives the first time and ran to Los Angeles and got knocked up by Carl after only being there a few months. So she says that they worked through their issues and her and Amy are actually really good co-parents now. So Jackie tells Evelyn about Vanessa having cameras and bugs in her house, to make her feel more comfortable and secure about her relationship. And they both was just like, I couldn't do it. It couldn't be me or whatever. So then Jen meets up with Vanessa to get to know her. And Vanessa tells Jen that she has concerns about Evelyn because there's some issues with some of her family members. Now, mind you, her and the girl Amy aren't family. They're just friends or whatever the case may be. But she calls her family. Okay. So, what's her name? Jen was sitting there like, oh God, like, okay. She was like, well, what's the tea? Tell me. So Vanessa says, my family member had been holding him, aka Carl, down for 12 years. Women that don't respect relationships and don't respect family or marriages, then we'll have a problem. So she basically letting it be known that, yeah, me and Evelyn gonna have issues because obviously to her, those things apply to Evelyn. So she then goes on to tell Jennifer that her family called her the bill collector. And Jen gonna say, well, I'm glad I don't owe you no money. So then she also tells Jen that her family calls her Griselda, aka Griselda Blanco, child. And Jen was talking about some shit. I'd be concerned, is the mafia behind me? Like, oh my God. And I'm just sitting there like, girl, do you think this cute? Like, what is going on here? Like, I think she came into this season like with the intimidation factor to let these girls know, like, I ain't to be messed with. I'm crazy. I'm deranged. You don't want none of this. But the funny part is, y'all, I don't think this is an act for her. I think this is really who she is. Like, I mean, the bangs, the bang tells it all. This lady is a sociopath. So then after that, Jen meets with Brooke at a spa. And she tells Brooke, that she really is in love with Chris and that he picking out a stone for her for a ring. And Brooke in her confessional was like, girl, you moving fast. Like, I'll believe it when I see it. And we all thinking the same thing. Jen is over here moving hella fast. Once again, when it comes to somebody, she falls for all the wrong type of guys. And we all know that this is going to crash and burn. For whatever reason, she didn't want Jelani from last season, but now you investing your all into this dude that could literally be your son. But okay, girl, you like it, I love it. So then Jen tells her what Vanessa said about Evelyn. And she was like, I don't want to get involved because, she don't really know where things stand between her and Evelyn. So she told Brooke that she feel like she should be the one to tell Evelyn. So it's the day of Evelyn's, her return to LA. What was the party for? I don't even know. But Brooke threw Evelyn this party, child. And one of the newcomers by the name of Jacille arrives, and she's engaged to a WNBA player named Natasha Howard, who is a 4-time champion, and Jacille is from Mississippi, and I just love her southern twang. She seems like she's a really fun girl. She seems like she don't really be involved in the BS or whatever, but it seems like she'll be the type that if you really come at her sideways, she'll get buck with you. But her woman look like a nigga for real, like good God almighty. Okay, then Jen meets her, and when she finds out that Jacille is a lesbian, she had this real shocked look on her face, and I was like, you act like you ain't never met a lesbian before. It just rubbed me the wrong way, the way she gave that girl that look. So Evelyn and Shanice arrive, and they both speak to Jen. But Shanice had this face like, this is raggedy bitch. Like, it was one of those. And I was like, well, why you her gonna speak in the first place? If you ain't actually want to, or you got a problem with her. And I'm like, if you still feel some type of way, you are a grown woman. Ain't Shanice like 30 some years old at this point? Like, tell her how you feel. Step to her on your own. Like, say what you gotta say. You know what I'm saying? So Brooke says that Jackie is in the back when Evelyn asks about her, because she still feels some type of way about Jackie. So Brittany Renner arrives, and she talks to Evelyn because they cool. They've been social media friends, and she was saying she going through a lot because her baby daddy is like her biggest hater. And Evelyn says that Brittany reminds her of her younger self, and she wants to take her under her wing. And I was like, I bet you she does remind you of your younger self. Both of y'all are horse. And you gonna take her under your wing so you can show her how to milk this all the way into your late 40s. Go ahead on, girl. So Vanessa arrives with them bangs, child. And as Brooke is giving this really cute speech to Evelyn, she just side-eyeing her. And I was like, oh my God. Girl, Evelyn, you better watch your back, girl. You're going to end up on Unsolved Mysteries because she going to get you. So Jackie then tells Vanessa that she wants her to meet Evelyn. Now, mind you, Jackie don't know that she got an issue with Evelyn. So Vanessa in her confession was like, I don't want to go into the details with Jackie because she's friends with Evelyn. So she then made it obvious to us, the viewers, that when she met up with Jen, she was talking about Evelyn to Jen because she knows that Jen and Evelyn have a rocky relationship. So it was giving me very much, I'm going to talk about the same person we got issues with so we can then link up to have issues with the same person. And to me, that was real childish, fugazi. It's like, say how you feel and stand on it no matter who's in the room, okay? So Brooke tells Evelyn what Jen told her that this Vanessa girl said. And baby, as soon as she did, Evelyn and that Harry Potter scar got the flaring up like the lightning bolt it is. It became crystal clear to me at that point that Evelyn, we all know 100% is Harry Potter, and it is obvious to me now that Vanessa is Lord Voldemort because, honey, like I said, that Z print on her forehead got to lighten up, honey, and she became activated. So Evelyn was like, I don't even know you. I just know she's cool with Amy. What about my daughter? What about my daughter, Brooke? Why would she say that about my daughter? So they go over to the girl to confront her as Jen is out in the cut watching from the sidelines, enjoying all of this. By the way, Jen's outfit was super cute. I loved it. So Vanessa and Jackie, Brooke, and Evelyn all sit down to talk. And Vanessa was like, when Jackie told me you might be around me, I just said we have to come to some sort of understanding as far as what happened between Amy and Carl. I don't really appreciate home wreckers. And I was like, ooh. Are we going there? Oh, okay. We are not holding back any punches. What really took me out was when she said Jackie told me you were going to be around me. She was like, I don't know what you think you heard, but I'm not one of them. It is a pleasure for you to be around this. Baby, Evelyn was like, ooh, home wrecker. So Evelyn is taken aback that old girl even coming to her like that because, she thinks she top dog. But it's like, Evelyn, we all know that, yes, you are a home wrecker. You've wrecked a many of homes. And I'm happy that your feet are being held to the flames because this whole incident went under the radar now for literally 10 years. Nobody called you out on this. Okay. And I'm happy that somebody is really taking it there with you because Tammy brought it up when you first came back to Basketball Wives, but it really didn't go nowhere because you got cool with her again and then y'all start beefing over other stuff. But I'm happy that Vanessa is picking up where Tammy left off. So now, T-Squad, it is that time for Keisha's Theater. Okay, let's get it. Let's go. We can start off with Evelyn responding to what Vanessa just said. So Evelyn says, let me just tell you something. Let me just say this. You need to update your software because we are 10 years past whatever happened. I don't appreciate you calling me a home wrecker because at the end of the day, I can control how Carl handled her at the time and also me. When me and this man started dating, they weren't together according to him and according to my daughter. There are children involved, Evelyn. What I'm not going to do is allow you to change my reality at the time and my daughter's reality. Did you not know that he was having a baby? Yeah, he said he was having a baby with his ex and my daughter. How is she your ex and she was holding him down for 12 years? I don't know that. That home was wrecked, and that home was wrecked according to him and my daughter. Girl, how was the home wrecked? Think about it, Evelyn. Use your brain. They had a whole 10-year-old and she was pregnant with another baby. At the end of the day, this don't got nothing to do with you. I don't need to address anything with you or my daughter. You are nobody in my life or my daughters. And see, baby, wait a minute, y'all. So let's rewind this conversation. I'm with Vanessa on this. Whether Vanessa got a dog in this fight or not, which she honestly does not, but I'm just happy that somebody's sticking it to Evelyn, so I really don't care. But in all actuality, Evelyn, you knew what the hell was going on when you got with Carl. We're not going to sit up here and act like you was some young, dumb girl that didn't know left from right. When you ran away to LA after you and Chad got divorced after that incident, you was literally there, if I want to say maybe 5 or 6 months. Okay. When you got pregnant with Leo, you knew he had a baby on the way, like you just admitted. You were at that time 37 years old. You're 47 now. You were a seasoned vet at this time. You got with Carl, you saw big bucks, and you decided I'm gonna land this big fish and get this check. Let's not forget when you had that own network show and you was trying desperately to pop out another one to secure another child support check for the next 18 years. Ain't nobody forgot. You knew what was going on, because why on God's green earth, as a 37-year-old woman who literally just got out of a tumultuous relationship, according to you, you then run into the arms of somebody else who you know got a baby on the way and then get pregnant by that same person at the same time. So now y'all got hood twins. Make it make sense. It don't matter if he was telling you it was over. You had common sense enough to know y'all already got a 10-year-old together and she pregnant with another one of your kids. Regardless if you even telling me y'all not together or not, I don't even want to be involved in it because that woman still got feelings. And she's having your baby again. I don't even want to be involved nowhere in that to even put that type of stress or hurt on another woman. So let's stop, Evelyn. Let's stop trying to play naive and dumb like you didn't know what was going on. I would rather for you to stand in at 10 toes and be honest about it. I saw a big fish and I landed it, period. What you did to that girl is very much what Chloe did with Tristan's baby mama, Jordan. And look how that turned out. And look how it turned out for you. Because you got cheated on too. And I make that correlation because she cool with the Kardashians. That's why I side-eye her even more, okay? But what cracks me up was Jackie's face. Jackie looked dead in that camera like this some bull. Woo! Vanessa then says to Evelyn, if you're going to be around me, then we need to address this. And Evelyn says, you're actually embarrassing. Our children are 10 years old. We've moved on and I'm engaged in a whole other relationship. And Vanessa was like, yeah, because every time something gets sticky, you hop on to the next situation, Evelyn. And I was like, ooh, baby, if she didn't read Evelyn from the rooter to the tutor with that, because, you know, it's the ongoing joke that Evelyn has dated, engaged, been married to every different athlete that is known to man. I think the only person she ain't messing with yet is a gymnast and a hockey player at this point. So Evelyn was like, you're nasty and you're disgusting that you would bring this BS up. And I was like, no, she ain't. I like it. I love it. I'm here for it. Like I said, Vanessa really ain't got no place to be bringing this up. But it's funny to me because, like I said, I don't care. It's Evelyn and she deserves anything that she gets. This is retribution for every nasty thing that she has done in her, 15-year reality television career. And then let's point this out, okay? Evelyn keep on stressing how her and the baby mama are cool. You know, they, hashed out everything. They're great co-parents with each other. Baby girl, it's not a coincidence that this Vanessa girl is coming on this show and confronting you about this. Yeah, the girl might have been telling you that y'all cool, but you think that she didn't give her homegirl the okay for this? You don't really think that girl gave her the okay to confront you? Because if she did this on her own accord, then why, when the episode came out tonight, Amy ain't said nothing. She ain't come out and say, yo, I ain't got nothing to do with this. Me and Evelyn are good. Vanessa was out of line. We've handled this or whatever. I ain't heard nothing about Amy, okay? So I do know that Evelyn put out some tweet tonight saying, that me and Amy are cool, but, with friends like this, you need to watch her back or something to that extent. I'm paraphrasing. But it's giving me very much that the Amy girl gave Vanessa the okay to air you out because she low-key probably still hates your ass. But yeah, I want to say that the Basketball Wives season premiere episode was actually really good. Vanessa came and she showed out. It's not a wonder that she took up majority of the time of this episode as a newbie. We only saw the other girls at the very tail end. So Vanessa already standing out as a newbie. I love it. I'm going to give tonight's episode an A-. Y'all let me know down below in the comment section what y'all thought about the episode, what y'all thought about Vanessa. Let's talk about everything. I love you guys. Make sure to thumbs up this video, like and subscribe and hit that notification bell button. Bye.